Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and even amazing spectacular Propagandacast. I'm your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero of like defender of the fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on, you guessed it, it's Nexus in the northwest. On the west, actually, it's Ozilligath fighting here for the Oberkommando Germany, Deutschland. Here with the Großdeutschland Panzergrenadier Division with Grand Offensive featuring Panzerfusiliere, smoke bombs, Infrared Sturmgewehr 44, the Panzer Commander, and the Tiger tank, specifically the Command Tiger, with infantry, half-track, and medical supply bullets. And least it is Pineapple, the fruit dude, fighting for the Red Army, the Soviet Union, Communist Stalin, spiky fruits. Taking on the role here of the 3rd Guards Tank Corps here with airborne troop tactics, got motor and tank hunter tactics with guardsmen and double mine bulletins. We got a Volkshochschule punch to start here for Ozilligath, and we got double punch there for Pineapple. And as always, a big hearty thanks to my patrons and supporters, amongst which we now count also EC Bao, I'll pronounce that correctly, for pledging on patron support the Propagandacast with his hard-earned money, or their hard-earned money, I guess. You too can join his and their and many other heroic people's example by pledging on Patreon yourself, or you can donate via PayPal, links in the description. And you know, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. Sturmpionier flank up behind the knees here, full stop with 3 point there, right in there. Up north, we got the punch moving forwards, then the south, we got Pineapple's troops moving out there steadily for the Red Army. Sandbags down here, very good. Sturmpionier delivers a few more warning shots into the backs of the engineers. Sandbags here with Northern Fuel Point, very good. 3rd conscript there for Pineapple and the Red Army in the southeast, more points being seized. Worth noting, not a lot of sandbags here from Pineapple. Ground the point there, sandbags up north here. We got the 2nd Panzer squad here on the way for Ozilligath, Germany, Deutschland. Conscripting force here, the hardened Frontwigs under Pineapple's command. Sturmpionier take a large shot there before backing off. North here, sandbags done, and the 2nd Panzer squad here is right about done. Very quiet there, otherwise. Pineapple just looking to grab territory, not looking to tangle directly with Ozilligath. And Ozilligath not exactly rushing in to engage Pineapple heroically either. Sandbags up there, very good. Could also lay down some from sandbags around there. We shall see. Pineapple saying Salford see. Bit of a quiet opening zones, so there you go. Fighting is once more joined as the Volkshochschule and the Sturmpionier catching the country up at the centre victory point. Pineapple grabbing the carve point, more points are being seized with engineers. And there you go, Contract the Sturmpionier in a bit of a crossfire there. Switch go to deal with the Volkshochschule here. 4th Contract all the way for Pineapple. Could indicate airborne troops, since they would benefit obviously from the weapons crate drop. Could also be as per Scout Motor or Tank Hunter Tactics. 3rd Panzer Squad here for Ozilligath. Which goes there, falls down to just 3 men before being pushed back down to 2 men. Punching from the south here, heading the point there. Steady advance here from Pineapple against Ozilligath, Germany, Deutschland. More points being seized. We got more points around in the south. Comes backing off. You could have tried rushing first there, since the punch release individually are weaker than Volkshochschule early on. It's only with the upgrade here that they actually become stronger. So Pineapple here, I think, could get away playing more aggressively against the Panzer. He's actually overwhelmed them fairly fast there. Could also begin taking up here. We've got the 4th conscript out here, trotting away there for Ozilligath. Likely a group headquarters there. Some do like to go for the mechanized regiment here in the Panzer Fusiliers, but typically you want that so you don't have to spend munitions on medical packs, and just focus on the munitions for the recon package. Comes to the Panzer Fusiliers here, and there you go, a bit overwhelmed there, extended and pushed back here by Ozilligath. Up north there, points being seized, mines down here for Pineapple, very good. Sandbags up there as well. Bit of skirmishing there. And we got the engineers out here for Pineapple with a flamethrower mode to put more pressure on Ozilligath's troops. Very good here. Swinging northwards here to defend the fuel point, keeping out of the surge's hands. Also going for the curve point there. Back here, truck setting up, and yup, there's the battle headquarters there for Ozilligath. And there you go, up north, engineers routed, almost got the northern victory point. Bit surprised they didn't have the conscript on the big fuel point and the engineers on the northern point there, since due to the sandbags were more useful for him there to defend it with and actually maybe grab it, or at least keep it out of Ozilligath's hand a bit longer. But that is a small, I would say, you know, point to make there. No tech yet there for Pineapple, no doctrine either. Pushing forward against Ozilligath's troops, burning through the Panzerfusilier. And also worth noting, he's merging the conscript engineers to keep their full strength. Thumbs up there to Pineapple, very good tactical play there. We need to retreat that conscript there. And there you go, overall beating back the 2 Panzer escorts. We're already a bit depleted, but there you go, Sturmpioneer charging about support. The engineers in with their conscript replacements are forced to retreat up north here. The conscripts of the forts keep fighting out here as well. Panzer are so low in numbers, they can't really assist, but still, Pineapple does not risk getting retreated here. Can't fault him for that. Next time, a second year's got, I think, going to set up some tech there. And we got more troops arriving here for Pineapple. Looks like we're not seeing airborne troops. I was thinking we would have picked it already. Now begin dropping down those SVT-40s. Oh, mine goes off there. Had those Empires taking another loss, that would have been a wipe there beforehand. Belgrave headquarters up here. Mechanized ready to upgrade done. Interesting enough, not going for medics and actually... but at least, you know, he can begin upgrading the recon package on this Panzer Ozilligath. And there you go, driving the other troops up north. Very good. Pineapple back to securing most of the map here versus the Germans. Back here, nothing further happening there in the base. No additional attack. Support weapon or a doctrine. There we go, sandbags by the fuel point there. You could actually try and sneak southward since you can focus on the south of the map because there's absolutely no resistance here, but Ozilligath is very focused on the north here. This, of course, to some degree is great for Pineapple to dig in well since they can just bleed out Ozilligath without making much progress. And particularly since he's using unupgraded Panzer Ozilligath, we're going to have to stress are less effective early on than Fult's going to be, and so a little less suited for this role already. So I'm surprised he's insistent on making these kind of maneuvers against Pineapple. There you go, Steelhand going off. Push back the conscripts. There you go, Punch Squad, they bled out. More troops running, and there you go, flanking. Oh, not flanking up behind. That would have been that way. I'm actually surprised they didn't try and flank up behind the Ozilligath there, actually. But there you go, Punch Squad push back. Other one obviously to fall back soon. And we do have one squad being upgraded finally. Also starting to hit southwards here. Definitely not a great start here for Ozilligath. The Pineapple is beating on most fronts. And part of it, again, I think was just, you know, failing to upgrade them as fast as possible. But also, I think just making some bad calls in terms of engagements here versus Pineapple. Pineapple, though, thankfully for Ozilligath, is not taking up and rushing out, say, T70 here. That could be another massive issue here for Ozilligath. Mines down here for Pineapple and the fruit dudes. Flak half take out the 251-17. Fine, heading southwards proper. Thumbs up. That's going to punish him for not having field guns, guards, but anything else up to deal with, say, T70. So that could actually allow Ozilligath to gain some more control of the map here versus Pineapple if used wisely against his socialist opponent. But right now, all victory points of control here of Pineapple alongside most of the map, really. So a bit of danger situation here for Ozilligath versus Pineapple. And there we go, take here for Pineapple, thumbs up. Tank will be tank command, but cut it up soon. They probably could be having T70, possibly even out right now. At least not close to that. So that could arguably, from my perspective, been done a bit better. Punch the skirmishes in the conscript, down the point here, flak up to the back there for Deutschland with his 2 center flak. Sturmpioneer holding about as well. We got the Minesfield kits in the way for multiple utilities against the opponent. No medics yet here for Ozilligath. But I imagine maybe some more T-33s. Nope, not yet. Mines down there, thumbs up to Ozilligath. Big push here for Pineapple to reclaim this on the field point. They keep it out of the Germans' hand, but there you go, flak after arriving. Punches there down to 3 men, forced retreat, another squad moving forwards. And there we go, T some light turn there for Pineapple. The fruit dude conning hammered here. Got another squad moving up with their anti-tank grenades. They're forcing the flak after to disengage. And there you go. Very nice. Unless, of course, you are Ozilligath, in which case you're probably less appreciative of that one. Got the Sturmpioneer moving in. T-70 almost done. Of course, Ozilligath currently has no anti-tank weapons either, so in this way he's also a bit at the mercy of Pineapple, who continues at the doctor. Oh, grenade off here. Close one there, but no cigar. Up north here, bit of moving here. We got 2 conscripts to boot out the Germans. And there you go, T-70 light tank out. In fact, if we actually go like a second T-70 almost right away, that could actually be a very powerful move of Pineapple, like just double T-70s at this timing. And again, could be potentially really powerful. 620, you actually have the fuel advantage, so it might actually be tough for Ozilligath to deal with double T-70. So I think it is something that Pineapple could consider. He probably won't, but he could. But Kenriff on the way for Ozilligath, I'm expecting the T-70. Very sensible. T-70 rushing south. It's got the Sturmpioneer by the southern victory point. We got 360 versus 500. Swinging northwards there, very good. And there you go, the Kenriff with around 40 ready here for Ozilligath, and the Southeast Sturmpioneer pushed back by the T-70. Like, was basically just one of the two weapons the Germans have, developed as they, playing around with the bazooka and coming up with their own rocket weapons, figured out, wondering, should they go for, something like manhunt, like the bazooka, or should they go for something more like an anti-tank gun, and that's where the Raketen method came in. It had better range and accuracy than the Panzerschreck, but in the end was a lot less wieldy, and so the Panzerschreck won out. Mines down there. Filling up there for Pineapple. Very good. Still not dodging there for Pineapple. It does make me wonder what he's planning, what is he thinking here? Because I'm thinking again, on top of just taking, say, double T-70s, just having a lot of S-54s. Well, equipped conscripts could right now be really powerful for Pineapple. So that was some Garten maybe, or something else. It's a bit strange that what he's planning here versus Ozilligath. He's caught it with the flag half-tech mounted off. Moving in, shoots, and misses. Also gives away its position into the T-70, allowing Pineapple to make a clean getaway there. South side could maybe see another push. I mean, he could try and flank around here, hook up about Ozilligath's lines, and sort of hit him from that angle. I think that could be fairly effective. There we go. He's moving towards the centre, though. He needs to be mindful like Ken. I think he's kind of forgotten to take the position where he can sort of reasonably reach the T-70. He's not careful. Got a wipe here on the Ozilligath though. Panzer scored bit. This is just a great killer for Pineapple. It definitely leaves Ozilligath feeling a bit sore. Sturmpioneer being shot to bits. Up north here, flak half tech. Ceaselessly taking into the retreating conscripts. Following up here with an MD-34 to help contain Pineapple's infantry. I think that's a very good idea. Flare mines here on the car front, thumbs up there to Pineapple, disrupt him, and of course also provides him with intelligence as it gets set off. There you go, caught with the flak half tech here. Ozilligath's flak half tech doing great work here versus Pineapple. Straight for the mechanized diamond company, and of course the fast T-34 from 6 would also be pretty great for Pineapple. I mean, make no mistake. That is also very powerful. There you go, strength to the head with the T-70, good hit there from the 88mm rocket. Straight through the T-70's armour there, like a hot knife through butter. Another truck out, there'll be the Schwerer Panzer courtesy for Ozilligath. We'll of course have to see what it goes for. Panzer IV Moldier, Jagd Panzer, Panther, Orbsudden, who knows. Oh dear, that's close to getting wiped here in Pineapple's conscripts, but no, somehow they get out of there. Must be all of that pineapple they've been eating. Bring it off there, and the conscripts pushing them back. Veterans on the flak half, tech 6 kills. Ooh, that looks like a wipe though. Unless Pineapple gets very lucky, and he didn't. Full wipe there, great kill there for Ozilligath, and definitely a bit of a slap across the faces of Pineapple. Once more going for Northern Fuel, and once more Ozilligath has left it like defender. He's not doing much in the south either. Definitely could exert more pressure on those fuel points against Pineapple, who's meanwhile being quite effective. Okay, we got a Delta from the search bar, I missed that. We got conscript P-3 packages, the anti-tank fortifications ability, ambush tactics, B-Force, and the IL-2 TEP anti-tank bombing run. Interesting choice here. Interesting choice here, not what you'd expect here. So not in this situation, I feel like. I wonder if there's some sort of planning from Pineapple that we are not seeing. I mean, there probably is. T-34 6 there for Pineapple, the fruit dude, and we got Orbsudden here for Ozilligath, replacing some of his losses with some, I think, a bit more elite. Very good. Thumbs up. T-70 good to go once more. Got 7-man conscript upgrades there, so no sign of the anti-tank rifle upgrade here for Pineapple, which also of course unlocks some anti-tank grenade assaults on them, which could be fairly handy, particularly since they can ambush. Then again, he may be planning to go for another conscript to equip it just for that. Maybe some players do that. T-34 right around the corner here for Pineapple, the fruit dude, and the Red Army. There we go, T-34 from 6 ready. Machine gun Sturmpioneers up north here, about to encounter the T-70 up with the T-34. Sturmpioneer taking some nasty damage out here in the open. Well, they are now managed to pull into heavy carbon, because they'll get flanked here. Another good kill there, Orbsudden joining in. LMG 34 on the way here. There you go, feeling the bottom here, the shed. Forcing Ozilligath to abandon the premises before it collapses around the machine gun crew there. Meanwhile, Orbs engaged with the T-70 T-50 on the other side, directly into the cannon for though. Down to half health for Brave, but there you go. Outmaneuvers the cannon, forcing it to retreat here. Definitely a bit risky there for Ozilligath, who loses it. Fortunately for him, Pineapple's luck does not extend that far. Just reinforcing healing. T-sensing out, grabbing the northern fuel. Back in Pineapple space, it's all quiet and tranquility, and there you go, finally going for machine gun. We also got the feeling of being set up in ambush mode, very good. Looking to surprise some Germans with a surprise anti-tank gun. Black After rushing ahead. No issues with the team for spotting, but Pineapple thumbs up. Ooh, field gun narrowly just can't hit the flak half-track. Pretty lucky there for Ozilligath, but then moves into the line of fire with the field gun. Except Pineapple can't see. Oh, there we go. Now I can see it. Need to pop smoke and disengage. Or just get out of there, I guess. Close call though. Really to get the flak half-track fell away. The punch pushing up the centre here. Ozilligath definitely could be a bit more sort of aggressive on the maneuver against Pineapple. I do feel like he tends to be a bit narrow-sighted at times here versus Pineapple. Rather than leveraging, you know, his ability to attack, I think, more aggressively here versus Pineapple. He tends to be very narrow in the sort of type of attack he pulls off, which makes it easy for Pineapple to shut them down. Next, when they're firing away, no utility for Ozilligath to immediately counter. He could pull in some smoke, maybe. Could go for Panzer IV, I think. There we go, Panzerkampfwagen 4 as von J there for Ozilligath and the German army there, back at reinforcing, and we got another T-34 from 6 here. Pineapple just looking to leverage his tank advantage more, just get up significant numbers, which is very good and sensible. In the south, March being laid down with Pineapple's engineers, harder to work. And run into the flak half-tack, which gains virtually 2 in the process, which makes it quite lethal there, so that's the nice spot to hit there with the flak half-tack, the 251-17. And stuff like the flak half-tack was more than norm when it came to like self-propelled anti-tank guns in pretty much most armies, rather than flak tanks or anti-aircraft tanks. Stuff like trucks, even in the case of the cars, what half-tacks you typically wear. You know, most self-propelled anti-tank guns, which I would say were made from anti-aircraft guns and anti-tank guns. But there you go, T-34 number 2 up there for Pineapple. Panther 4 Moldier there for Ozilligath. Ooh, pop smoke there. Damaged engine, T-34 could pursue, but stays a bit careful there. $286 to 455. Ozilligath definitely a bit behind Pineapple in terms of victory points. Needs to do something drastic soon here. No, not drastic, but needs to do something in the nearer future, I think, before the US just falling entirely behind. But again, heading south there, very good, but he definitely needs to be a bit sharp on that one. I definitely feel like he's just too easily neglecting the south here against Pineapple. Pineapple though could also stand more aggressive, and he's got multiple tanks at the moment. He could perhaps do with some more infantry to back them up, but at the same time I do feel like he also needs to be more actively pressuring here Ozilligath and looking for like openings to exploit. Skirmish in the south here with the tank. There was a bunch of infantry up north there, T-34 pushing back Ozilligath there as he tried to creep on the field point. But should be careful about saying that T-34 to find its own to the south here with no support here. Gets lucky that the cannon hits a small wall nearby. And Ozilligath responds with another cannon to this affront from Pineapple. Got the conscripts there, attacking into the punch machine with the G43s, able to do a lot of damage to the conscripts. Clicked on the T-34 and Pineapple instead of coming to more T-34 squads to Katyusha. I mean, that does make sense considering the sort of, shall we say, current state of the battlefield. With a bit of a gridlock here between the three, having some Katyusha fire to maybe blast through some of Ozilligath's defenses could be a good idea for Pineapple, though. Just going for a mortar and then going for more T-34s could also be an idea. Just throwing down a smoke screen and charging through it could also be, I think, a fairly effective tool in breaching Ozilligath's lines and just breaking him. Katyusha almost done. So there you go, BM-13 Katyusha rocket truck here for Pineapple in the center orbs on CoH2. You got smoke bombs being released here by Ozilligath. Smoke's in there. I think in this case just to cover up as it goes to the center victory point. Not bad. So thumbs up to Ozilligath. Great shot with the T-Fin on the Orbital Garden. Kills poor Heinz. Another shot there this time, they're not quite as spectacular accuracy. Like I'm shooting better than the T-Fin 4. We got pushed down from the north. Need to retreat those orbs on 4 to get turned into complete multi. And there you go. Bang great in the comms because Pineapple does move in time, loses 3 men. The rest of the squad is definitely not really fit for combat either. Katyusha barrage on the Kenworth, unleashing a tornado rocket here, hoping to silence Ozilligath's anti-tank weapons, but only silencing Rudolf. The rest continue to fight on for Deutschland. South here, Panther 4 could move a bit further forwards here, put pressure on Pineapple's flank here. But Silencer continue to be a bit more cautious against each other. Possibly just all the mines, they sort of know the others figured laid down there. He's caught here, Panther 4 with the Panther Commander by the way, very good, thumbs up. Blackhawk taking a mine and gets knocked out there by the T-Fin 4, good money from Pineapple, thumbs up there. Panther 4, they're taking a lot of hits here from Pineapple's forces and is pushed back. T-Fin getting mixed into 1 4 kills, other one with 0 kills. We got the T-Fin here with 8 kills. Back here reinforcing, healing. Could soon push for another T-34. Could also go for a mortar. Could go for an H-5. He's concerned about heavy army. He should be ways up against the grand offensive, so the chance for Command Tiger could be in as something that might cause him to go for an H-5. You could also just go for more infantry. T-Fin poking about there, probing the southern lines to see if there's any presence from Ozilligath. And there's not much of one there, really. Yes, Comrade Commander, I don't really see a lot. Oh, wait, never mind. There they are. Disengaging, comrades. Fixing up the T-34. Well, it is largely fixed. Another T-34 for Pineapple. Bring in more armor. More Soviet steel. Wish to shatter the fascists. Smoke bombs again here from Ozilligath. Another push forwards there. Panther moving about. Another T-34, they're halfway done for Pineapple. Got the bomb grenade off. Good hit from the Panther from the Conscript, taking out 2 men. In the center, we got the punch of the Orbital here. It's the T-34 on the maximum, getting suppressed. He needs more smoke. Again, a light. Honestly, with a great investing for Ozilligath rather than spending constantly on this front to do it. I think that'd be a pretty good idea here. But it does seem like at this point he is stalling here for the Command Tiger, obviously it's Tiger. And there you go, 3rd T-34 here for Pineapple. That's going to be a lot of tanks. I mean, right now would be, I think, a great time to try and push against Ozilligath, like a push, say, through here, flanking up behind the forces here. Could actually, I think, some of Ozilligath's forces cut off and a good chance of being destroyed. So can Pineapple execute an assault like that, or will he even execute it? It does seem like something's going on here. We're seeing 1 T-34 being lined up for what could possibly be such a flank here. You also got forces being lined up here, so it looks like a 3-pronged attack maybe. But can he execute it? He also needs to get all the tanks going for that. And also line up Katyusha possibly. Using Suffords here. Push back. The assault seems to be not materializing. Perhaps he's hesitant, perhaps he's worried as to what Ozilligath might be hiding in the fog of war. Now the assault seems to be backing off here instead. I'd say that's a missed opportunity by Pineapple possibly with Ozilligath. Could have done some serious damage against Ozilligath, possibly won the match. Instead he's giving Ozilligath more time to just casually saunter towards a Command Tiger, which, you know, still going to be significantly outgunned, but might be a bit more of a challenge for the T-34 some things to deal with. 200 points versus 449. Field gain actually 2. Very good there for Pineapple. Very close to that Command Tiger. Thumbs catching the punch up north, a bit of sneak about there by the Orbital. Thumbs up to Ozilligath. T-Sin shank from the south here. Looks like we're going to see some more intense maneuvers soon here between Ozilligath and Pineapple. Almost right at the punch squad there. Great shot there from that T-34 from 6. And there you go. At the 24, almost 25-minute mark, Ozilligath calls in the Tiger tank. Defeats Panzerkampfwagen 6 and equipping it with the Pinot machine gun. It used to get the Panzer Command upgrade, but that turns out was too good on the Command Tiger tank, and so it lost that upgrade. Decent for the southeast, spotting ahead there, very good. Grabbing the point, not exactly carrying the machine up north. The Tiefel going for the Ozilligath. And the Tiefel doesn't care about those machine guns either. But there you go, Academy of Exploding here. The fact he's being a bit too comfortable here. Didn't even grab the point here. Well, Pan will finally make the attack against the Ozilligath. Can he make it time in these factories split up? Now there you go, T-34 attack here, but the Tiger tank in the north. Got punch coming up with anti-tank rifle grenades here. T-34 backing off. Tiger tank here. Moving ahead, we got mines as well from Pineapple. Thumbs up. Slow push towards the south. We actually get a counter with the anti-tank grenade upgrade there, so he actually gets the anti-tank grenades now. Thumbs up to Pineapple. I knew you could do it, Pineapple. Decent shot there, but the Tiger tank got 2 kills. Pineapple remains very much on the defensive right now. This is Ozilligath, not looking to, leverage his numbers still, though, of course, with the Tiger tank. I can understand his hesitance. Oh, there you go. Panther's got to hit by the anti-tank grenades. Can really do a lot of damage, so we can tank up close. There we go. Almost got it. He could actually finish it off here. That's going to be a bit of a blow there to Ozilligath. Sturm pushing when they can here. Panther almost knocked out. T-Fit racing 40 back up with the field gun. Tiger tank from the north here, catching the kitchen. Oh, it hit a mine, Can it finish off the Panther 4 here? Close one. Shot bounced. Up north, the Tiger tank not quite being pursued aggressively either, though of course he's managing this attack engagement in the south. And there you go, takes out the Panther 4. Highlighting the power, how disruptive these constant PTS packages can be with just a nice ambush. Lost a unit. Orbison pushing for the center here. Very good, they got the machine as well. The T-Fit arriving. Orbison about to hit the man right next to the T-Fit 4, damaging its engines. And there we go. Shot by... Oh, taken out by mine, I think. Actually not shot by anything. Other T-Fit 4 in trouble here. Bit of a back and forth engagement between Pineapple and Ozilligath. Tiger tank needs repairs. So does the T-34 behind, but they can easily place his losses. Though versus the Tiger tank, he might also be tempted to go for an H5. Wouldn't necessarily, I think, be wrong in that assessment. Moving towards the centre here, we got 196 to 412. Ozilligath seems to turn this game around fairly nice now versus Pineapple again, who's gotten rather passive here versus Ozilligath. Not looking to leverage whatever he had. Though, of course, right now he needs to fix what he's got to leverage it. Another T-Fit on the way there. Thumbs up. More mines going off here. Got those Sturm Pioneers bringing to fix up the Tiger tank. T-34s are not resuming repairs. That's definitely a bit critical. Up north, the empty push going forward to back up the anti-tank counter here, charging into the Tiger tank. That seems, I don't know, pretty brutally ruthless there by Pineapple. Don't worry, comrades. If you believe in the Soviet Union, you will be proof against the 88mm high explosive shells. Really? Or maybe. What do they look like? A ballistics expert? Got one T-Fit fixed up. Other one ready. Decent creeping southwards. Both sides seem to actually not put a lot of effort into the south side. They're really holding it for any prolonged period of time. But obviously it's not exploiting it consistently. Keep pushing forward here. Need more support to get the third T-Fit right before coming in here. But he's diving in nonetheless. Good kill there. Oh, I think he's going to try and maybe ram it in the head with the anti-tank bombing run. Yup. There we go. Calling in as well there. Building collapses. Right in his mind. He can actually do some serious damage to the Tiger tank with that. The T-Fit was currently stuck. Could have timed this pest bit better. Oh! Almost got the Tiger tank stunned. Mine didn't go off. Flanking up behind here. But there you go. Shrap punch cords on the side. We also got Kemping up from the south here. Almost got the Tiger tank. Well, the anti-tank conscripts, they're not to be seen. T-Fit 4 hit goes for deep flank. Other T-Fit coming in here. Really should have that John in as well, to be honest, beforehand. Yeah, slightly botched maneuver here, costing Pineapple most of his army here to take out the Tiger tank. Basically sending his forces piecemeal around with a coordinated attack. Making it easy for Ozilligath to deal with Pineapple's tank, because again, rather than just using proper large square number attack, almost something like one at a time, which makes it a lot easier for Ozilligath's defense to deal with them, for that matter, for the Tiger Tank users. There you go. Other T-54 down. Tiger Tank actually survives that, leaving now Pineapple in a pretty exposed position with only a field gun left and a T-Center. There's a Tiger Tank. Ozilligath mostly just getting up, building up numbers alongside the Tiger Tank. Plus, he has more elite infinite with more orbs on joining in here, so situation a bit dicey for Pineapple. Bit dicey, but again, part of the thing came down to just that, botched attack there. Like, he should have waited for all tanks to be sent in at the same time with some proper infantry support, and I think he could have done it there. But in the end, the timings were a bit off, and in a game like Company Heroes, timings can really matter during an attack. So there you go, GG, game over. Hope you enjoyed this match. If you learned something from it, if you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it. Of course, do consider donating or pledging on Patreon. This is Imperial Links, cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye.